They'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Hunt is on its way. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Auburn doing business in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Auburn! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Back to throw, it's right. Gets it out quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Second down, he'll throw it. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Owls are in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Can't get him to the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Just about set here in the 2nd half as Auburn about to kick it off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now, I tell you, Auburn is known for playmakers on defense, and one guy who could have... Turning it on! Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw, it's right. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Nice move to keep running. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got a man. It's Gallagher. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Perry. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Key. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Knight. Moving away from pressure. He's going to run it. Quarterback got it himself. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down.
There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to keep it in the air. Got some room headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession.
Touchdown, Auburn! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. So here they come, 4th and long, and this defense is after back-to-back sacks. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Wide out trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down into the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Owls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll pull it down. He will not pick up the 1st down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Buys a little time with his feet. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.